The 2024 FIA World Endurance Championship season is upon us, as a record grid of 19 hypercars gets ready to hit the track in anger for the first time. Round 1 takes us to a new venue for the championship, the Lusail International Circuit in Qatar, for a 10-hour race into the night. Porsche Penske topped pre-season testing, which took place earlier this week at the same venue. Lusail will be a great chance to assess the progress Porsche have made over the previous 12 months, as it's a circuit heavy on its tyres, and rear tyre wear was a huge issue for Porsche at times last year. Porsche customer team Hertz Team Jota also looked in great form during testing and will be aiming for an upset, whilst expectations are lower for Proton competition, who lack mileage. Defending champions Toyota Gazoo Racing were struggling in testing, which has upset their pre-season favourite status and means we enter race week proper with things wide open. Their woes likely come down to a tweak in the balance of performance system for 2024, which sees the car running heavier than it was originally designed to do so. Two teams who both looked strong in testing were Cadillac Racing and Ferrari AF Corsa, including AF's new for 2024 privateer entry. But remember, testing is testing, and it's always dangerous to read too much into it. Qatar will be the final outing for Peugeot's wingless 9X8, and they'll be looking to end it on a high, with the car looking solid in testing, especially in a straight line. BMW M Team WRT looking with a shot at points on their WEC debut, but it could be a difficult debut for the new hypercars from Alpine, Isotta Fraschini and Lamborghini, all of whom ran into trouble during the test and will be looking to learn rather than necessarily score big this weekend. Qatar will be the first outing for the brand new LMGT3 class, the only other class in the championship this year, which features 18 cars from 9 different manufacturers. It's even harder to read into testing for LMGT3 than it was for Hypercar, so I'm not even going to bother, with the field appearing wide open. The emphasis here is going to be on the bronze drivers, who will most likely have to quadruple stint to complete their minimum drive time of 2 hours 55 minutes. And all eyes are going to be on the 46 BMW, where Valentino Rossi makes his World Championship car racing debut. The key to the race for me is the 3 T's: traffic, track limits and tyres. Outside of the long start-finish straight, Qatar is full of narrow, relatively quick twists, which means getting through traffic is a challenge. This should be spectacular early on before the field gets spread out, and it will also be interesting to see how this brand new hypercar LMGT3 dynamic works. We also saw lots of track limits penalties during testing, and teams will need to tidy up their acts to avoid penalties. As a reminder, track limits are counted per driver, with penalties from the 5th strike onwards. And as already mentioned, tyres will be the critical factor when it comes to race pace this weekend, with teams needing to double stint during the race. Traditionally, this would play into the hands of Toyota and Cadillac, but a lot has changed over the off-season. The Qatar 1812, which is the event's official title, takes place on Saturday the 2nd of March 2024, starting at 11 AM local, that's 8 AM UTC, with sunset at around 5:30 and the race finish at 9 PM. Track action begins on Thursday with the opening 3 practice sessions, ahead of FP3 and the debut of a brand new qualifying format on Friday. No rain is in the forecast, but high winds are expected. Who do you think is going to win in Qatar? Please let me know in the comments below, and whilst you're down there, why not press that like button and subscribe to the channel? It really helps me out.